What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, aka Benny P, with another Minecraft Bedrock 1.16 tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about my new and improved iron farm slash trading hall slash discount trading hall, and we're going to be talking about all of it today. Alright, so a few features of this trading hall slash iron farm. We have 16 villagers on this side and 16 villagers on this side, adding up to 32 villagers, which will allow us to get 3 iron golems to spawn at once. You can see right now we already have an iron golem in here, so we can have up to 3 iron golems in the system before it stops spawning iron golems. And right now the rates are around 400-ish. I believe this is like 420 or something an hour. So yeah, really good rates, definitely above that 400 mark that most iron farms are at. So with this, you also get the added bonus of having a working trading hall and an extra 16 villagers than what most trading halls have. Also, we have added on this little feature right here, which is the curing feature that happens in 1.16. So I'm not sure that I have the potion to show you this, but let me see if I can find one real quick. Alright, so we have Splash Potion of Weakness now. If we throw that down at these guys, that will allow us to cure this one. I like to cure the one on the left because he's the closest to the rest of the villagers. The effect will go about 32 or 30 something blocks away in any direction. So if we cure this guy, looks like he's already being cured with the red, you can see the red particles coming off. If we look right now, before he's cured, these guys are going to have their full trades. It's going to cost 15 coal to get 1 emerald, and to get a stone hole it's going to be 1 emerald. And then for the book, well, no, we don't have book guys in the system. For the armorers, it's same thing, 15 for coal and then 9 for 1 iron chest plate. So we'll see once this guy gets cured up that those prices will go down significantly. Alright, it just started raining, so good time to talk about what kind of villagers you need to put in here. Also, he just converted, and once he gets converted back, actually right now, all of these guys' trades are going to be 1. So 1 emerald for everything they sell, and then anything you're trading to them will give you an emerald 1 for 1. So, back to what I was saying before, yes, anytime it's raining, if you have fishermen in here, if you have a farmer or a librarian, they will not produce iron golems during this time. So your farm will stop working if any of those villagers are in this farm. So if that's a big deal to you, if you're really worried about efficiency, do not add those villagers to this farm. I added them on my Let's Play or on my SMP server because I didn't really care, and it didn't rain much on that server anyways. So it's totally up to you. It depends on where you build this to. You could build it in the desert and it'll never rain, and you can put whatever villagers you want in there. So just a word to the wise, if you are building it somewhere where it rains a lot and you're really worried about efficiency, don't put in librarians, don't put in fishermen or farmers. So that is pretty much it on the villagers. One last thing to show you guys. So in my previous farm, during the night, these guys would freak out because they didn't have water at their feet, and we had to put bells and things in here to keep the center in the center of the village. We no longer need to do that. Now I have added a way to put water at their feet, and that allows us to put them right where they are, and then they will never try to connect to their beds or whatever. They'll stay connected. They'll never unconnect and try to connect again. As you can see, it's nighttime. None of them are freaking out. There's no particles above their head saying they're trying to connect and unconnect. So now let's show you the only difference for what we have been working on here. The only difference between my previous iron farm and this one is basically this section here where all the villagers are, and then of course the little added zombie section. So let me show you how to build those real quick, and then yeah, this video will be pretty much done and you'll be able to have an awesome iron farm and trading hall in your world. Alright, so this is what the pods look like in my old video. If you go back and watch it, I definitely suggest you to, because I'm not going to give you a block by block tutorial here. So go back and watch that video and then come back and watch this one for the update. And then all you have to do is add water onto these half slabs like I do here. Just waterlog those half slabs. And now what you can do is you can load in your villagers. We're going to have to pop this part out like so. And we can go ahead and put that back in. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in just some temporary blocks here like so. And then let's grab a mine cart and some rails. So let's grab our rails and a mine cart. And this is the way I load in my villagers. This is the same thing I did on my SMP server. This is exactly how I always do it. I'll just put a couple temporary blocks right here so it's easier to put the egg in. You get your villager from wherever you want. I have a breeder. I can link that down below as well to help you guys figure out how to get villagers more quickly. So if you push this guy into that spot right there, and then we come down here just like so, and if we click right here, remove that, now he is in place. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab a piston and a redstone block and one piece of glass, just like so. Just like this. And then grab your piston, face this way, put your piston down, put a piece of glass down, and a piece of redstone, and that guy will be locked in place. You have to do this because when you trade with these guys, they'll freak out and they'll go all over the place. And if you don't have the glass in their heads and them all lined up like this, then they will go out of their spots and they won't be able to connect to their workstations anymore, and your farm will no longer work. So if you're having an issue where your farm isn't working, I would say make sure, double sure that you have the right amount of beds, which would be 32 beds for this farm. And also that you have all of your guys connected to the correct workstations. If that is not the case, then iron golems will not spawn. Alright, we got these three guys loaded in. Of course, we're going to set this guy's occupation right now. And if you didn't have all these other guys loaded in yet and you still wanted to use your trading hall before you load in the rest of the villagers, what you could do is you could put a solid block to the right of whichever way you're loading, or if you're loading right to left, you're crazy, but go ahead and put a solid block to the left of whichever one that hasn't been filled, and of course you can put a solid block there as well until you fill in the rest of our villagers. But we're going to go ahead and fill in the rest, and then I'll show you guys how to build this chamber over here. And yep, that'll be it. Alright, as you can see, we filled in all our villagers. All their occupations are set, so iron golems should now be spawning again. Again, if your villagers aren't set to the right occupation, if they can't get to their workstations, then you're going to have a problem with iron golems spawning. But now that we have everything hooked up again, they should start spawning. Yep, we just saw another one spawn right there. And now I'm going to show you how to build this part. So all we have to do really is we'll just break this out here, and I'll just let these guys fall to their doom, and then I'll show you how to build this little section. So if you've watched my previous tutorial, you'll know that this is what the farm looks like right now, minus the water of course. But now we can go ahead and lay in two bottom half slabs like this. Grab yourself a building block and also some glass, and then grab your building blocks, and I just come along just like this at the bottom, and then I use my glass to fill in here. And at this point you can go ahead and spawn in your zombie villagers, or move them into place with carts or whatever you want. Probably don't want a baby zombie villager, so we'll get rid of that guy. And we will throw in another one. Okay, 2 adult zombie villagers, that looks good. Now all we gotta do is cap this off, and of course make sure you have these blocks. If I get rid of these, they would normally burn, but right now it is daytime. So I like to go up by 2 like this, and then over like that, and then put a couple of half slabs up there just to make sure that those are not spawnable. And yeah, that is pretty much your whole farm done. We are good to go. Like I said, the rates on this farm are really good, like 420-ish, definitely above the 400 mark. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss a video from me, aka Benny P, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.